Minecraft can be really weird at times. Like right now, with all of these sheep. It's gotten really loud suddenly because, well, I'm surrounded. And as you might have saw in my last episode, I had two of these guys. Well, three. Now I have a bunch. And the reason why I need a bunch is, well, I need to do this. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so welcome to AutoCraft Season 2, Episode 15. Yep, we got 15 episodes of this bad boy already. And we're here with our sheep on our industrial district. Now, I usually would have opted for, an AutoCraft style farm here. And I might do that in the future for all the other color of sheep. But for now, we just need these ones. There's actually a white sheep around here somewhere. I'm not really sure which one it is. Did I collect any wool from him? I did. So one of these currently naked sheep is a white sheep. Anyway, I don't know where it came from because I only had two sheep on this whole island. And then suddenly there was a white sheep that appeared. So maybe it's spawned. I don't know. Anyway, what we're going to do today is, besides shearing more sheep, which we've done this a million times, I'll go show you. We're going to probably build a floating island and potentially build a contraption for our sheep farming, sheep wool farming stuff. So you can see what we've done here. We got quite a bit, and we don't really need this extra white wool there because we have a ton of string, and string makes wool, so we're good there. And so we actually need this cyan wool to do a bit of a build for our future floating island stuff. I haven't really revealed exactly what it's going to look like, but those cyan wool is important. So before we get into anything too crazy, we're actually going to head over to the magical village because that's where we're going to start today. The first thing we're going to do is probably build up a little bit of a floating island. So let's hop over. Making our way through the Nether, headed over to our Nether hub. And I'd use the tunnels usually, but I wanted to fly by and show that I've been working on it. Working on that just quite a bit, or just a bit. And you can tell what's going to happen here. It's going to be a full length glass and different types of stuff. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to come through here was to talk about this this bed later on in the episode. I think I'm going to try to sleep here in the Nether. I was told that if I set my spawn in the Nether, then if anything were to happen, then I come right back. So we'll probably be setting our spawn here later in the episode. For now, let's hop over to the magical kingdom. Here we are in the magical-ish kingdom. Not really super magical. We only have one floating island. Well, two, actually. I have that small one over there. Let's get this bed out of here. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do here in just a little bit, and that is work on another floating island. Now, this one's going to be a little more complicated. It's going to be bigger, and it's going to be a diagonal. So it'll be my first diagonal bridge here in the city. Each one of these, obviously leads to the next area. So this one's going to kind of go up that direction and make a big old floating island. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the island, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So I guess, let's just go ahead and hop into a bit of a floating island time lapse. Be the first floating island time lapse of the season. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Here we are on our new floating island, a little bit bigger of an island, and you can see that there's a few differences in this one, and I think the first one's obviously size, but then the shape's a little bit different, not too crazy, and then we have a diagonal bridge leading to it and a water feature coming off the side. Now the water feature does let me just turn around here, it does lead down and into a piece of water that was already there. That patch of water was there before, and I'm not really sure if that's the direction I'm going to keep it going. I was kind of hoping to be like a real river. Maybe I'll do that next time or in the future. And then we do have the water go underground that direction, and then it flows out over here into the ocean. And then you can see we have a beacon now. Now the beacon was pretty necessary in digging this massive hole down there with the tinted glass and or the stained glass. And so we actually had to go to the shopping district buy the iron before we could do the digging. But yeah, you can see the differences here on this island. Is probably the biggest one is that it's larger and floating up a little bit higher. Now the idea is that it would go from this one to that one to another one. I'm not really sure what the other one's going to look like or which direction it'll be in, but there will be another one in the future. And yeah, so let me know what you think. Got some hanging stuff off of this one, the hanging vines type stuff. Well, leaves that kind of look like vines. And a little bit of pink stuff floating, the magenta stuff for the floating stuff. and that's kind of, you know, the magic of it all. So it's floating. Now I might have to put some more magenta stuff because there's like less on this one, but it's bigger, so it doesn't make as much sense. But yeah, anyway, let's just move on from this. This thing was a bit of a project. It took me a bit of time to get the shape there, and most of it is filled in. There's only a small section just in case. But I guess I should ask, what should I do with it? Now I do have a plan with what I think I want to do with it, but I want to know what you guys think I should do with it. There's a build I was going to put on this. Now remember, this island is going to be leading into the next island, and the next island is probably going to be a bit bigger, a bit misshaped, not exactly a circle. Not really sure exactly if I want to tell you just yet, so I'm not gonna. And anyway, let me know what you think I should do with it. Again, I have plans, but we'll see what we do with it. And then if we kind of fly over here, talk about this bridge. Diagonal bridges are hard to begin with, but then to put one with like a bit of a kind of a natural slope there, I was trying to get that looking like a hanging bridge or whatever. And I think I got it, like a rope bridge almost. And I think that's as close as it's gonna get. Now I used a lot less oak on that one just because I was trying to visually just get it to look right, and it took me a while to get there. So I did that. I got it. I think it looks pretty good. It does work. Makes sense. But anyway, now that we've done that, we've talked about this quite a bit. We're gonna move on. We're gonna head to the Nether, and then we're gonna head over to the shopping district because I have some pathing stuff. So I'm gonna do some pathing in the shopping district. I want to make sure that the shopping district looks as good as possible. So I'm gonna do some stone and andesite and some polished stuff, maybe some smooth stone as well. Not exactly sure, but I'm gonna go over there, do a good bit of work. So I will bring you back once I make it to the shopping district. Down here in the Nether, my Nether hub. Now, I was on my way to the shopping district and I thought, you know what? I should set my spawner real quick just in case I die on the way there. That way I can respawn in the Nether. Be good to go there. So we're gonna go ahead and set our spawns here real quick. Like that, respawn point set there. And we're gonna go ahead and head to the shopping district. That is this direction. We still gotta finish this tunnel. I think I'll do that off camera though. And we're just gonna turn right here. Whoop. And eventually we'll have tunnels that connect like all the way from this area. Like we'll, you know, do up this area here, make this not floating over lava maybe, possibly, and then make a tunnel that goes in all directions. So let me just hop in the shopping district real fast. And here we are in the shopping district. Now you can see I come out by my castle. And what we're gonna do here today is I think we're gonna update this main circle pathway here that kind of circles around the center point, that fountain there, and maybe do some of these cardinal directions. And then we'll see exactly how far I get. I kind of like the path, you know, kind of like trickling out into just pathing instead of having it be stone throughout. But if people like what I do, like if they like this path, then maybe we can extend it further. But while we're here, before we get started working, we need to check in on our sand. Not good, not good. Very good, very good. Okay, okay. We're looking good. 3 diamond blocks. Any sandstone? No, doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, cactus. No, no cactus? Come on. Okay, okay, dead bushes. All right, well, nobody bought dead bushes. We do have some sand in here, and it's exactly 3 shulkers worth. So we're going to swap this over. It's going to take a few trips to get these fully stocked, but we'll get there. And let's just do this a few more times. That should be the last of it. Got everything filled up there. Those were full still, so we're good to go. We need to make sure we close this door. I'm going to go ahead and deposit these blocks and just there. That'll be my spending money in the future if I need to do anything with it. Now there is some books update. Now there's some trident stuff for sale. I think the prices got reduced. That's right, 3 diamonds per book. Oh, and there's a little expansion back here. That's what they did. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I think the boss is working on this. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. And then so I guess we'll start working on these paths here. Yeah, I'm not really sure. You know what? No one's really said what they want. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And hopefully everybody likes it. And if they don't like it, well, then, I don't know. We'll fight about it. But I hope they like it. Let's go ahead and hop into another time lapse. there we have the start of a new path here in the shopping district. Nothing too crazy. Just use some stone, some andesite, some smooth stone, and some like polished andesite there. Just a bunch of slabs here, and I have a whole bunch more material over here. I put a little sign there for anyone else to use. Supplies for path free to use. So if anybody else wants to come in here, any of you other auto crafters want to come in and continue the path, I didn't want to go too crazy and extend this out to places that maybe some people have plans for. And if not, then I don't mind extending this further out to those areas over there. And then actually on the other side as well, we can see this path also stops here. And I was thinking about just doing it just to, maybe people won't mind it, but I don't want to like mess with people's stuff if they have things going on already, like other paths. So I'll let them decide that, maybe like extend this one out and then meet up with that path or whatever. Not exactly sure what they want to do, but that's going to be the path for the shopping district. Nothing too crazy, like I said. But I think it's pretty good. I think it looks good. Pretty simple and nice and clean looking. Ooh, hit the chest there. So one last thing we're going to do before we end the video is we're going to head over to my industrial district to finish this off. I'm back in the shopping district now, and you can see we have quite the supply of sheep down there. Now, I do need to do some sort of redstone contraption type stuff to get these guys set up for auto shearing. I'll probably end up doing that off camera because I'm running out of time, and you might be able to hear from the sound of my voice that I am actually sick. And I'm hoping that I'm getting over this soon. It's been a few days, and I've been trying not to record while I was sick, but I just kind of had to finish this one off. So I'm here in the shopping district, or sorry, industrial district, and I'm probably going to work a bit off camera to get these sheep all contained. Well, 16 of them. I don't need all of them. Sadly, some of these will probably have to go. But yeah, I'm going to set up some off-camera work here, and I'll probably go work in the Nether as well. While I can't speak, I might as well get some work done. So I'm going to end it right there in the episode. Appreciate you guys for watching. Again, sorry for it being a little bit short this time, but I hope you like it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.